Here are the things that I can recommend avoiding for one reason or another at UCF. The Pegasus Seal. One thing you ought to avoid is walking over the Pegasus Seal. The superstition is that you will not graduate if you walk over it, so don't make that mistake. Though it will become known to you once you are attending, for the sake of avoiding it, the seal is located in the middle of the student union and is usually somewhat roped off. Parking. I would try to refrain from parking on campus in general. Many times I drove around for 20 to 30 minutes looking for a parking spot. Friends of mine have been late to class and missed exams because of this dilemma. A popular activity among drivers is to stalk individuals, waiting at stairways and garages, or keeping an eye out for anyone and following them until they reach their spot. If you must park, the garage to avoid the most is Garage B. Food. There aren't any restaurants you should avoid because of their food, but there are some you might want to avoid at times for other reasons. During lunchtime, the line for the subway and the student union can become very, very long. Wackadoos is another place you might want to avoid if you are in a hurry. While it has good food and it is great if you have some time to kill or it's the weekend, whether or not it takes you a while to get seated, it will take a good deal of time for everything else related to your dining experience. Classes. For the most part, I do not have any recommendations for classes to avoid. You may have some misconceptions about a couple general education courses that, once knowing the truth, you may or may not wish to avoid, though. One of these is History of Rock. Many individuals take this thinking it will be a fairly simple and interesting class. Apparently, it isn't as easy as you would predict. In terms of content, it depends on who you get. The Free Speech Zone. While there may be times during which you will want to stroll through this area for entertainment, there will also be times when you will want to avoid this area. Most often, there will be some man or group shouting at you that you are going to Hades. Other groups, such as pro-life groups and PETA, sometimes take over this area and shout at you as well. So for more tips and tricks on colleges and universities, check out our website,